Quick disclaimer before we kick off, everyone. Master of the Markets and myself, ASX Trader, is a corporate authorized representative of ShareX Australia, and this information is for general educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. A little bit about me. I've got a Bachelor of Education. I'm a certified financial technician through the International Federation of Technical Analysis and a certified level 1 elitician as well. All right, let's dive into the charts. Just want to say congratulations to Jason for getting the free ticket to GC Live from the After Hours Brew on Monday. And all ticket sales are finally closed on that one, and we are in there tomorrow. So well done, everyone that got a ticket. I'll see you tomorrow. We've got over 150 people coming now, so it's going to be a sold out packed crowd. Lots of networking, lots of learning, and yeah, really, really looking forward to it. So see everyone there tomorrow. Just a reminder that Master of the Markets just kicked off their massive trading comp with BYBIT. There's up to $50,000 US to win if we meet some certain conditions. We ourselves at Master of the Markets are going to front $10,000 Australian. Okay, so your bare minimum, the winner's going to get $10,000 from us. Hopefully we hit some metrics and we get the bigger prizes as well. But completely free to enter, guys. If you want to enter, I'll put all the stuff in the description. Make sure you jump on there. And what do you got to lose? And again, if you don't even want people to know you're in there, put a fake alias, put whatever you want, just have a crack. Because the thing with trading is there's no point, like when I became a teacher, there was no point going to university, getting all the theory, never jumping into the classroom and actually teaching. And I'll tell you now, the most growth in my teaching world happened from actually getting in front of the kids and teaching, funnily enough. The same thing will happen with trading. It doesn't matter how many videos you watch, how much courses you do, how much you think you're doing the theory side, until you actually practically apply it and realize that you're probably going to suck when you first start off, just like you sucked at everything you first started off doing. Okay, but the only way you get better is by doing it. And things like these comps are just a good way of just getting amongst it, gives you some motivation. And you know what? Jason, who won the comp last time, he was scared to go in the last 2 or 3 comps because of that same reason, that fear of failure, and he ended up winning the last 2 comps, BitGet and then the MTM one. So, you know, until you kind of go, just that fear of failure, I know can be brutal, but just go in with the attitude, you got nothing to lose and you're supposed to suck. So if you actually do all right, you're already doing better than you think you are. Okay. So anyway, I'll put all the details in there. Make sure you jump on that. Let's go see what's going on in the charts now. So last week we talked about oil. Oil skyrocketed, and isn't it amazing how, again, the chart led the news, all of a sudden all this Iran. So I did the video on the Thursday morning, then by Friday, Iran's been bombed, oil explosion, oil pumped, the biggest pump it's had in a couple of years. But, you know, these things can often be seen in the chart. It was funny. I just did an interview with SwiftX this week. If you want to see that video again, I'll put the link in the description as well. And they said, oh, do you let the macro and that interfere with your investment? I said, no, because the chart will see it happening before it happens, or it will react as it happens, and then I just follow the data. So you never need to be fearful of what could happen or what may happen, because if it's bearish, the chart will turn bearish. If it's bullish, the chart will stay bullish. You know what I mean? And it just really blocks out the noise, and you're just following data instead of emotions, instead of headlines, instead of what they want you to hear. Okay, so yeah, funnily enough, as you guys know, I went extreme, like we're looking back here. So there's the SwiftX one there if you want to look at that. But let's actually go to my channel. So funnily enough, these were the ones here, uranium from a month ago, talking about the next big winner and how uranium was about to break out. And what did uranium do? It went absolutely ballistic. Okay, talking about energy bottoming, things like that. And then platinum, talked about platinum and what happened. Then platinum popped. Talking about silver, then silver popped. Okay, so the charts will lead the news before it happens. You don't need to get scared because of something may happen. Okay, so oil now, it rejected a zone where I expected it to reject. This is what I talked about with the guys on the weekly outlook. You've come up now to a major resistance level. Okay, and we are kind of rejecting this zone here. I wouldn't be surprised if we at least get a zag pullback here and then go, or even it might come back down here and test these buys. Okay, I still believe a major bottom in oil has occurred, because as I talked about, this major support, you break for 2 reasons: to continue the trend or grab liquidity. Okay, See this major setup here, grab liquidity, this same setup come up, literally the exact same thing I did on Northern Star when I called the bottom on that one as well. So let's show you Northern Star, and you can see the exact same setup. See, literally this exact same. So this major support, support, came below to grab liquidity or continue the trend, came down, grabbed liquidity, and then shot up. Okay, and then you can see that marked the bottom. So look at that same setup. So push up there, this major support, liquidity grab, bottom is exactly what's going on with oil as well. Okay, so exact same thing, had you move up, this major support, you've come down, grab liquidity, and now come back up. So as long as we don't ever break below the $65, then a major low is in, which you probably don't realize, but that has major flow-on effects across every market. Because if energy is bottomed and energy has put in a major macro bottom, then it means significant things for other markets. Okay, energy has an inverse relationship with technology and things like that as well. How long it kind of fluffs around for, like what it might do is it could do this kind of thing and then go. So it might not actually start breaking out again until early next year or something like that as well. But just looking at the fact that there's a really good chance that oil has majorly bottomed is just something to really take notice of. Looking at where it is there as well, you can see that you've come down to the zag zone here as well. Okay, so this is just your perfect go up, come down to your zag zone. So if we can get back up through this kind of $83 mark, that's where things start looking really good for oil, because then you can see you're getting back through these major resistance levels. You're no longer going to be selling lower, and then you start getting your change of market structure. Okay. So from there, a lot of really good ones. So the ones I talked about, yeah, Woodside doing really well. Again, there's probably a good chance of maybe a pullback here. So here, zig, zag, continue. As long as this one stays above here, you're all right. Okay, so you might get something like this where you go zig, zag, change like that. But as long as maybe it does a W like that. But as long as it doesn't take out these levels now, that 22 kind of 50 zone, then Woodside's bottomed as well. As I talked about, I actually like Santos better, and Santos is my one. And lucky enough, that one actually got a takeover bid. So that one went really, really well. Had a 30% move from there. So yeah, absolute killer from the low there. But same thing, it's run into resistance now. Okay, quite overbought. Things looking good, but probably going to get an overbought kind of pullback. Same kind of thing, as long as it doesn't take up these lows now, because see this major support here. So all this buying here, okay. We don't really want to look. We want to see those buys come back in again. So we don't. So it's okay to do that. That's a healthy zag retracement. Fill the gap, come back down. But I don't ever want to see that. And if you're looking to get in, if you've missed it, that's where you're looking. You're looking for that. You're looking for that. Let's say a top does come in here. You're looking for a zag retracement down to here, and then aligning with this major support. That would just be a normal healthy move. Okay. But yeah, we want to see these buys come, because the whole idea of this is it's supposed to be your liquidity grab. It's your bottom, grab all the stop losses, which means these guys were accumulating. That's your capitulation low. Come back, see those buys come back in again. Voila, you're off again. Okay. BPT was the one I talked about on the channel live, and I said I literally took the entry there at 124. That one definitely paid off. But again, it's looking like a bit of a B wave top here. So I'm pretty sure there's a good chance it does this. So you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got an A, B, maybe a C running flat and goes like that. Or it could be A, B, expanded flat like that as well. Okay, so just be aware that could happen. I'm not even going there yet unless we start filling some major levels. So at the moment, we're okay. We're still in bullish market structure. But if we don't start buying off here again, see how they're buying here, then yeah, you could be looking at something like that. So just be aware. At the moment we're okay because we broke resistance and we're still holding there. But if we don't buy off here, you got to wonder, why do you break resistance, grab liquidity, continue trend? And these B wave tops are very common in this kind of thing. Uranium's still broken out and still looking really good big picture. So if you look at the monthly, you can see we've had our major breakout on the monthly there. Okay, so higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And this is what I talked about in the thing. You've actually gone from bearish divergence here into hidden bullish, which is extremely bullish. This is a textbook on really good increase in volume. So this should absolutely explode on the big picture. Again, this is monthlies. So I'm talking, that's a 1, 2, 1, 2. You've literally entered wave 3 of wave 3, which is the middle of the public participation, which is where the public start getting involved. This is where the biggest moves happen. This is what I've been talking about, what I've been yelling about since back here. So what's that? For the last two years, I've been saying, guys, public participation's coming. Talk about this just being a fake out. Beautiful there. Nailed that low to the T. Okay, this was the post I did after that YouTube channel. So April 24th, which is pretty much 2 months ago now. Uranium, the shakeout was necessary. You got to remember, smart money, what they do is they pull in the FOMO crowd. It was too easy. Everyone's on one side, shake them out. Okay, correction was brutal by design. It flushed out weak hands, over leveraged bets, and short-term noise traders. That's where then the real accumulation phase require. Okay, it needs that. It's not going to go to the moon when everyone's on the rocket ship. It doesn't work like that. They got to shake you all out first. The way I like to always think about it is think about birds flying south for the winter, and the tree trying to shake them all off. So that's what you got to think the market's like. So before they're ready to take off, they try and shake as many people as possible off, then they take off. Okay. So here, smart money didn't exit your interest, it just reset it, and now energy sector is bottoming, which it did 2 months ago. Never bulled, and as you can see there, that's when uranium was 23.66, literally the very bottom, the 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is what should be coming now. Okay, so as you can see, we should be coming up to, first move up around that 50-60 zone, then going up towards the 100 plus. So as you can see here, 37 from that low there was literally that bottom there. Beautiful move up. Things looking extremely, extremely good there. Okay, so, and if you start unpacking them, yes, the popular ones like deep yellow, etc. Again, look at it. Probably thinking, oh man, has it run too much? It's literally still in its accumulation phase. Okay, so still plenty of upside if you look at the big picture. Okay, so things like DYL, BOE, a beautiful bounce off here. PDN's probably the best one if you've missed it a bit for the large cap. It's only just changed market structure. So again, if we zoom in here, what you can see here is support, liquidity bottom, change of market structure back through. So PDN's probably the best if you've missed it. Hasn't run as much. Nice change of market structure coming up. I'm going to show you a couple of ones that we're really eyeing off. So LOT. This one looks extremely good. So you can see here, end in diagonal, bullish divergence, good volume coming in. But I'm just going to go in and show you what it's the pattern and where it's at. So this move here, let me just clean this up. All right. So this move here is what's called a leading diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from there, you've got a nice A, B, C. This isn't called an expanded flat. These are the things I was saying, but just be careful with oil. B wave, get all the people on the long side, get everyone on the short side, and then it's ready to take off. Okay. This is looking extremely good here. Good volume. You can see divergences coming into the low. Okay. What we might get though is maybe a rejection here and a higher low there. So just be wary of that. But once we clear that level, you're breaking out of a falling wedge, change your market structure after your leading diagonal, expanded, boom, it's going to go absolutely ballistic. So lots looking really good. Age is one that Craig likes from the FA story. That one already on, broken up. So again, looking really good. Again, you can see this common theme that I keep pointing out. Major support, liquidity bottom. This is where the amateur traders get stopped out. They get fearful. Oh my God. As you can see, came down on lower in volume, bullish divergences. expanded leading ending diagonal, sorry. Change of market structure up through. So age is bottomed in this one. Got a stop below here at 28. So yeah, I got in at 3.1, I think, 3.2. Actually, it might have been 3.4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3.4 actually. With a stop below there. So yeah, age looking really good there. So yeah, it's all about just finding, if you missed those ones, there are other ones that haven't run yet that are still just as good as well. So you just got to find the good setups, because at the end of the day, remember, it's all about risk to reward. So where you get in, you got to remember, if you get in this one now, really, you've got to have your stop loss below that pivot, which means you've got a 28% stop loss. Does that suit your trade plan? If it doesn't, look for one that does. Okay, it's really that simple. If you do keep it that way. Bub, still liking this one here. Came up to its level here. I think this one has put in a major low as well. I'm trading this one on the bigger time frame swing account weekly. So it's hit its short-term trader target, which is the ending diagonal falling wedge, back up, quite overbought, might get a bit of a pullback. If you do get a retest of this 14, that would be an excellent entry there. Zigzag entry there. Might not come, but if it does, keep an eye on that. Okay, so you've had a change of market structure. See if it comes back down here. These sellers become buyers off the zag zone. Boom, ready to keep going. But same thing, liquidity bottom. See, support, 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 liquidity bottom, support, support, boom. And in diagonal, bullish divergences. Beautiful volume coming in. Okay, again, bullish divergence off the low, just textbook reversal stuff. CNI still looking good. So this one here, I'll just go into the daily. All right, so this one here is the one I posted about the bull flag. Okay, so from there, and I'll just again show you how easy these setups can be off the zag zone. Okay, so everything you look for. So again, looking at this here, what do we have? Major support. Have our liquidity bottom, perfect, makings of a bottom. Then it shoots up. Well, while they're selling higher, turns into a bull flag, you beauty. And now we've double bottomed off here, ready to rock and roll. Now I'm just going to unpack the volume to make sure it all fits perfectly as well. If it wants to come up, which it doesn't. So I don't know why. OBB. Okay, and can you see here how, first of all, the liquidity bottom gave me bullish divergence, so volume didn't confirm it, perfect. Can you also see how this pole volume confirmed it, perfect. Can you see how the bull flag volume didn't confirm it, perfect. This move here, volume confirmed it, and we're all good. So this is looking extremely good. If you're not in, pretty much this is a perfect entry here. It's a bull flag, come back, double bottom, ready to go. Have a stop below the $1.6618. We don't want to fall below this zag zone now. But yeah, looking extremely good on this one here. Pays a really good dividend as well. I think it's 6-7%, 5% at least. Where is it? 6% dividend. So yeah, getting that income along the way as well. All right, but these are the kind of things you're after. Good setups, good volume to confirm it, good entries. And if you look at the big picture, let's zoom out and look at it on the big picture. You can see all you've actually done is then see that little, can you see how then this was the major liquidity bottom here? So support, 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 liquidity bottom. So for me, this is its first move up, correction, ready to take off. And this is your big zag, ready to take off. Okay, you'll notice I bet you there's bearish divergence from there to there. That's the excess phase. All right, so let's get RSI. I guarantee there'll be, yep. See from that, so third to the fifth there. But then if you look now from there to there, you get divergence as well. Okay, this is what happens on your, and then you can see that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect excess phase top, change of market. That was your clear exit to get out. It's come down to your zag zone. Things looking good there. Okay, so this won't go, I have to manage this until we get above that 215. once we get above 215, then we've got the official change of market structure and things look much better. Silver, probably people are going, oh my God, why? Guys, again, zoom out. I can't, the amount of times, but like, I think people like, this is the thing I think with crypto, it's really kind of tainted a lot of people because they believe when you buy, you should have 100x within a week. And it's just not realistic, guys. That's not how trading works. That's not like, that's just fluke, you know, going to the casino, hitting the lottery. It's just not how markets move. All right. So all you got to do is look at this and go, all right, we have a very clear, again, you can see, let me just go to the OBV. Okay, you can see your perfect liquidity bottom, support, 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 liquidity bottom, come up, buying off the zag zone, again, liquidity bottom off the zag zone. Then from there, we're just getting our change of market structure, bullish. See here, this resistance has become support. Old sellers are becoming new buyers. Now you've changed up through it. Still plenty of room on the upside. If you're looking at the big picture, you probably can see you are coming towards a resistance point. Okay, so if we can get a 3 monthly candle close above there, that would be nice. But if you bring that across, you'll see this is where the candle closes have never happened. So we've had wicks. So if we can get a candle close above that $38, watch out. That's a major bottom. Okay, as in like major. What you've got there is a 40-year cup and handle bottom. Okay, you've had your zig, cup and handle, cup, handle. So looking for that. So if we can get a monthly close above 38, it's go time. Okay, what I'm hoping it does is it breaks out, retests, and goes to the moon. It may reject here and kind of hover for a bit as well, reset a bit more, and then go as well. So just be wary of that. We're at that key level on the bigger time frame, but if we can get a close above that, it's like, yeah, strap back because you're in for a wild ride. Then that's where you just let the market do the heavy lifting. Okay, but if you look at the silver gold ratio, you'll notice that we've actually come up to the, let me just go to the daily. We've actually rejected the zag zone of a downtrend. So that's the peak. You've come back up to the 618 here, and now we've changed market structure off there. See? So if we can fall below this kind of 87, silver will go absolutely ballistic. Okay, because to me, this is a beautiful 1, 2, 3 wave move, ABC. And we're continuing ready to come down. So, but below 88 will be really good. That will align with the breakout of the high as well. And then if you take out that low there at 75, it's just going to absolutely fly. But yeah, still very happy. I've got a significant amount of my account in things like silver across all things physical, ETFs, miners, ETFs, individual miners, etc. So yeah, just again, really easy play, combining your macro with your TA and just sit back and relax. Stop looking at it every day. You know, you're investing, you're not trading that one. That's a different ball game. Anyway, guys, I will leave it there. But for me, I'm not really adding any new positions here. I'm more just kind of maintaining what I've got, just because we're kind of at levels that I'm just a little bit worried here. So a lot of key sectors and stuff are just showing a little bit of a toppy pattern here. So yeah, I'm not adding. The only one that did look kind of good, which I posted about just the other day, which was here, St. George Mining. These guys here, like really good. So I'll bring up the charts. What is it? SGQ. So this one here, like look at this volume coming in. So beautiful bullish divergence off the low there. See that double bottom, liquidity bottom, double bottom had bullish divergence as well. And then if you go to the weekly to be able to see it better, let me just get off the log. So same kind of thing. Can you see how you got this major support here? So this major support, and then but it's done an ending diagonal under it. So if we can get back up and get up through there again, then what have you got? You got that beautiful fake out, It's looking like it with the volume. Beautiful bullish divergence off the low. Massive increase in buying pressure. Bullish divergence off the double bottom. That's looking really good as well. So really, you just, well, to be honest, it pretty much could be even bid now. Yeah. So you could pretty much go now with a change of market structure. Stop loss below the pivot there. It's already changed there, and just, yeah, as long as it then breaks up through there, then once you get above that 40, whatever it is, 4 cents, things are looking really good then. And then above there, extremely good. Okay, but yeah, that's a small cap, rare earth space. Got some pretty good things going on there. Could be some news coming out soon, maybe. We'll see. But the chart's looking like it. Yeah, there's something coming. Somebody knows something, it looks like. Yeah, and that's been accumulated. Now it's ready to take off, I reckon. So I would not be surprised if some kind of news comes out in the next couple of weeks. All right, guys, I'll leave it there. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Jump on that trading comp. Like I said, you're not going to get better unless you practice. Don't worry if you suck. For those that bought the tickets to Thing, I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. There's over 150 there coming, so that'll be awesome. And yeah, we'll take it from there. All right, guys, take care, everyone.